What's good, y'all? I just fell and busted my ass, man. Damn. Ooh, that shit was. I fell. I just fell. I ain't gonna lie. I just fell down the wet. But yeah, man. It's your big homie, Big Betty. This is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, and I got a very important episode for us tonight.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
I got a very, very important episode for us tonight.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Put this intro on and let's get to it, man. I have a very important episode. If you missed this, and it's got nothing to do with me. If you missed this, it's not got nothing to do with me. Let me share this. What's good? I'm about to share this video real quick. Give me a second. What's good? What's good, man? What's good? It's your big homie, Big Betty, and I'm about to play my intro, and this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Let me turn my Wi-Fi off. Everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's doing good out there, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all so much for tuning in, man. This is very serious episode tonight, as always, but it's very serious tonight, man. Do not go nowhere if you're here. Do not miss this. Okay, let me put my intro on so I can wait for a few more people to come in before I just start running my mouth and nobody's here. All right. So thank you so much for tuning in. Let me play my intro song and let's get to it.
Don't want to make pancakes from scratch? We can take care of that. Lego with Ego. Everything we ever dreamed.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all hit that like button too. Hit that like button. Thank you for coming in, man. Let's go. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Thank you for coming in. Let's go. Don't miss this. I'm telling you, don't miss this. It's one of the ones. It's gonna be one of the ones.
Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking man. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother, spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta balance it out. And if we all found that we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world.
What's good, y'all? What's good, man? You know what time it is, man. It's your big homie, Big Betty, and this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. Appreciate y'all so much. And for that song right there, that is my intro song, one of my favorite songs I ever made, man, because it was such ahead of its time, and we need that song right now. And I made that song about 13 years ago. We need that song right now. That song was made for these current times. I was so ahead of my time when I made that song. That song is called Big Bad parentheses Change the World. And that's on my channel, man. Go on my channel and type in Change the World. It'll pop up. So I made that song because I always knew we were in a situation that we had to work together. I always knew the situation we were in. The only difference is, and first and foremost, thank you so much. I used to tell everybody what was going on for years. I was trying to help everybody and warn everybody about situations all my life. And you know what they used to call me? My mama and my family, some of them used to call, you're a hypochondriac. You're overreacting. You overreact. That's what they always told me, right? They always told me I overreacted. I'm a hypochondriac. I'm thinking too far ahead. I'm doing too much. This is what I was always told. But I'm gonna tell you something. Everything I ever thought, everything I ever said, everything that I ever said came to fruition. And it's not because I prophesized it. It's not because I thought about it. It's not because I came up with it. It's because I pay attention to the I pay attention to the signs of life. And my name is Bede, Big Bede, man. My YouTube name is Big Bede, man. My name is Abede, which means blessed man. My name is Blessed Man. It's an African name, which is Abede, and it means blessed man. But everybody calls me Bede. And everybody from the streets, everybody who knows me, they call me Big Bede. Thank you, Shyla, for introducing yourself. I appreciate you, sweetheart. I thank you so much for tuning in. And this means a lot to me that you're tuned in. It's not nothing I take for granted, because I could be on here and nobody could be listening to me. So I thank you for your time and your ear. I thank you so much for your time and your ear, Miss Calloway. I appreciate that. Now, I got to talk to us about a serious topic tonight, man, because Donald Trump just closed the door on us. He just closed the door on us. And see, a lot of y'all ain't into the understanding of what's going on. A lot of us haven't put this shit together. See, I'm gonna tell y'all some truth. I've been avoiding this shit. I've been avoiding this politics. I've been ignoring it because I already know what's going on. I know we ain't got number 3-4 more years left, 3 more years of normalcy left. I know what's going on. I understand the plans and the agendas that was set in place before Donald Trump got in office. I understand the blueprint that was written for our country before Donald Trump got in office. So for me, it didn't matter if Trump got in office or Kamala Harris got in office, this was going to happen. And what is this I'm talking about? Let me play this. Donald Trump just closed the door on us. Of course I like God. What do you mean? Of course I like God. What do you mean? How do you not like God? And it's not about liking God. It's not that I dislike or like God. God is the creator of all things. It ain't a factor of me liking or appreciating the creator or not. It's just I'm a part of God. I am a part of God's manifestation, and I try my best to bring back God's to live God's ways out on earth. I try my best to live godly on this earth, and I'm pretty good at it. Now, let me tell y'all something. If you've been paying attention to the world you're living in, you should have seen this coming too. If you've been paying attention to the world you're living in, you should have seen this coming. During the lockdown time, about 4 years ago, during the lockdown, I watched them make so many changes to policy. I watched our government change the way we run things. I watched the government lay people off. I was one of the people that the government laid off. I was one of the people who was deemed non-essential because I work at a restaurant. I was one of the people in this country that was deemed non-essential. I lived through that period of time where they told us they didn't need us. And see, the average citizen who lived through that shit, unless you were paying attention, that shit, it went right over most people's heads what that was. See, most people thought, oh, okay, yeah, you know, they just told us to go stay at home because there's a virus floating around, and if you get too close to people on the virus, you're going to catch the virus. And so you stayed at home and you let them build their secret towers and you let them build their secret infrastructure while you were at home at night. Because that is exactly the first few months that we were at home. They were only building infrastructure. They were building towers. They were building them 5G towers. So the whole time, them whole first 2 years that we was at home, they were just building them bitches up and connecting them bitches. That's what they were doing. See, there was things going on behind the closed doors that if you don't know, you don't understand what happened. You think you were just at home. All women love crab legs. You think you were just at home. My favorite food is just fruits and vegetables. I ain't gonna lie. I don't have a favorite. I just like healthy food, fruits and veggies. I don't eat meat, so I'm a vegetarian. So for me, maybe I'll say a pomegranate, some blueberry. Shit. My favorite fruit would probably be like mango and pomegranate. That's probably my favorite foods. Mangoes and pomegranates. I mean, you can't go wrong with mango, pomegranate, avocado. I mean, I like all that shit. Just say fruits and vegetables for me, because I like peaches, pomegranates, plums, apples, you know. I don't have no favorite drink. Any drink for me that's my favorite is anything without, but oh, yeah, I do. I'll show you my favorite soda right here. This is my favorite drink right here. This is my favorite drink right here. A black cherry boiling. I'll have me a black cherry boiling, man. All right, and stop asking me questions. I'm not answering no more questions. I'm not answering no more questions. I'm here to preach and teach. You got to listen and you got to learn. Now, I'm not one of them YouTubers who don't need, I'm not one of them YouTubers who comes on here and say, hey, what's on y'all's mind? What y'all thinking about? Hey, what y'all doing? I'm not one of those. I got a real meaning. I'm not on here for no reason. You're in the right place at the right time. You're not in a place where I'm trying to waste your time. You're in the place where I'm going to show you what's going on if you want to learn and listen. So just please listen and learn. Now, during those lockdowns, there was so many things set up. There was remote work, layoffs, grand layoffs, remote work, social distancing, shopping from home, online shopping. So much shit happened during that lockdown time. That was a new transformative area. It was a new era that we're going into. And if you don't understand, you won't understand. Now, let me show y'all what Trump did, because some people are leaving and I don't want to lose people in my transmission, because a lot of people are just like have a small, the crackhead mentality, and they want to get straight to the hit. So let me give you the hit. Let me give you the hit. Let me show you what Donald Trump did today. Either today or yesterday. He just did this recently. Let me show you what Donald Trump just did, man. They just closed the door on our ass. And I've been trying to tell y'all, I'm going to break this down. Let me show you what he's doing, and I'm going to break it down, man. Oh, my God.
Attack in Boulder, Colorado, has underscored the extreme dangers posed to our country by the entry of foreign nationals who are not properly vetted, as well as those who come here as temporary visitors and overstay their visas. We don't want them. In the 21st century, we've seen one terror attack after another carried out by foreign visa overstayers from dangerous places all over the world. And thanks to Biden's open door policies, today there are millions and millions of these illegals who should not be in our country. In my first term, my powerful travel restrictions were one of our most successful policies, and they were a key part of preventing major foreign terror attacks on American soil. We will not let what happened in Europe happen to America. That's why on my first day back in office, I directed the Secretary of State to perform a security review of high-risk regions and make recommendations for where restrictions should be imposed. Among the national security threats their analysis considered are the large-scale presence of terrorists, failure to cooperate on visa security, inability to verify travelers' identities, inadequate record keeping of criminal histories, and persistently high rates of illegal visa overstays and other things. Very simply, we cannot have open migration from any country where we cannot safely and reliably vet and screen those who seek to enter the United States. That is why today I am signing a new executive order placing travel restrictions on countries including Yemen, Somalia, Haiti, Libya, and numerous others. The strength of the restrictions we're applying depends on the severity of the threat posed. The list is subject to revision based on whether material improvements are made, and likewise new countries can be added as threats emerge around the world. But we will not allow people to enter our country who wish to do us harm, and nothing will stop us from keeping America safe. Thank you very much.
So there you
The
heard,
recent terror
there you heard
attack.
it. There you heard it. They just closed the door on America. See what you might, if you're an American, if you're an average normal citizen, you might say, oh yeah, that's good. Yemen, Somalia, Haiti, Africa. Let me break down to you what's going on. We just got African Americans, black people in America. Let me talk to you most importantly right now. Black people in America, let me talk to all you most importantly right now. They just blocked you from going home to your motherland. We all know, well, no, we all don't know. Some of y'all don't know. I'm black too. Black people, let me talk to you. They just blocked you and locked you in this motherfucker. For those who don't know, for the last 4 years, Africa has been calling black people back home. For the last 4 years, especially now, African leaders and Africans abroad have been calling American Africans or African Americans or blacks from America or blacks from all around the world. They've been calling black people to come back home to Africa. We just had, and I just got a block for saying this, so I'm going to say it one time. Listen very closely. We just had Ibrahim Traore, who's the president of Burkina Faso, extend his hand to all black people around the world and say, hey, come help make this country great. Just like America, we're trying to make America great again. Like, you know, Donald Trump's trying to make this place great again. I respect it. I'm an American, born and raised. But let me tell you something. This place has never been great for blacks. America's never been a great place for blacks, except when we were not integrated with everybody. When blacks were segregated and we had our own towns, our own buildings, our own structures and our own shit, banks and all that, we were fine then. We weren't begging. We weren't asking for food stamps. We weren't asking for welfare. Black people weren't asking for none of that shit, but guess what happened? You gave up on your businesses and integrated with everybody else and mixed up with everybody else. Now you don't have no identity. For years, since the 1960s, you haven't had no identity in America. Since the 1960s, legally, you have had no identity in America. How crazy is it that people can't understand that black people were way better off before we integrated. And see, thank you so much. Now, before we were integrated, like I said, we weren't begging, we weren't asking for handouts, we weren't asking for nothing because we had pride, we had dignity, we had our own shit. See, I'm not a racist nor a bigot. I love white people. But as a black man in America, it's never been fair for me. I work harder than anybody I know, and nobody gives me the credit. I do more good for the whole world than anybody I know, and nobody gives me the credit. You know why? Because I'm a fucking black man. If I was a white man, I probably already got a humanitarian award by now. If I was a white man, I probably already have 1 million subscribers by now. Let me talk to y'all. This nigga just locked the door when Ibrahim Traore was saying, come home. Come home to your motherland. Come home, help us fix this place up. Help us build this bitch up. You got all the skills. You've been through hell in America. You've been through this. You've been through that. Come home. Now this nigga Trump tells us we can't go home. See, this is what you don't understand, because you've been tricked by propaganda your whole life. So all you know is propaganda. See, Trump understands it's black people around America who's chitter-chattering about not fitting in. It's black people in America waking up worldwide, not even just in America. People all around, not just blacks, people all around the world are waking up. All around the world waking up. Getting to the higher existence, getting to another playing field. And we also said, I don't want to work. People, not me, but people all around America are saying, I don't want to do this no more. This 9 to 5, it don't pay. You don't get money. You don't get this. You don't get enough. You don't get this. You don't get no freedom. You don't have no time. You see the videos every day. Not just blacks. Everybody. So what the hell is really going on? Now, don't spam nothing else in here, bro. I'm telling you. You gotta chill. Don't come in here trying to be an agent of distraction, or you will get blocked. Please. Don't be an agent of distraction. I know who and what y'all. I know what the hell this is. Stop playing with me. I'm not one of the ones you could play with. I'm one of the real ones. I see through all of it. I see straight through all the bullshit. So stop playing with me before you get deleted off the channel. You won't be able to watch no more. Now, if you pay, let me show y'all. Fuck this shit. I got something to show you. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Facts. Appreciate you. Hold on. What's this nigga Trump with the block? Hold on. Let's go on TikTok. Donald Trump talking about sending police to black neighborhoods. Hit that like button, y'all. I got all these people in here.
They say, I have the most loyal people. Did you ever see that?
Trump is about to unleash the police.
This nigga freed NBA Young.
Police officers, law enforcement, please listen. But we're going to indemnify police officers and law enforcement. African-American community.
Donald Trump signing the order to send military and police in the African-American community.
They say,
Trump is about to unleash the police. Donald Trump is about to unleash the police, brothers and sisters. I hope y'all paid attention to that.
Let's go.
US President Donald Trump has signed an order banning people from 12 countries from entering.
The recent terror attack in Boulder, Colorado has underscored Trump's.
I'm signing an executive order to strengthen.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This shit it's so new. It ain't even. Hold on. Donald Trump signing the executive order. No. Wrong. Donald Trump talking about. Hold on, y'all. Donald Trump talking about black people wanting more police in their neighborhoods. Watch this, man. I'm about to show you. Donald Trump just locked
Donald Trump talking about black people wanting more police in their neighborhoods.
Think you don't have time for an accounting degree?
This man just locked the doors on us, brody. He just locked the doors on us. Hold on. Let me show you what's going on before I try to find this clip because I can't find it. Look at this. Let me show you what's going on. This man just locked the doors on us, Bezo. You ain't no going home to Africa. Ain't no escaping what we're about to endure. This shit, we've been locked in. Let's go. Ain't no escaping what we're about to endure. This shit's pissing me off. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
The extreme dangers posed to our country by the entry of foreign nationals who are not properly vetted, as well as those who come here as temporary visitors and overstay their visas. We don't want them. In the 21st century, we've seen one terror attack after another carried out by foreign visa overstayers from dangerous places all over the world. And thanks to Biden's open door policies, today there are millions and millions of these illegals who should not be in our country. In my first term, my powerful travel restrictions were one of our most successful policies, and they were a key part of preventing major foreign terror attacks on American soil. We will not let what happened in Europe happen to America. That's why on my first day back in office, I directed the Secretary of State to perform a security review of high-risk regions and make recommendations for where restrictions should be imposed. Among the national security threats their analysis considered are the large-scale presence of terrorists, failure to cooperate on visa security, inability to verify travelers' identities, inadequate record-keeping of criminal histories, and persistently high rates of illegal visa overstays, and other things. Very simply, we cannot have open migration from any country where we cannot safely and reliably vet and screen those who seek to enter the United States. That is why today I am signing a new executive order placing travel restrictions on countries including Yemen, Somalia, Haiti, Libya, and numerous others. The strength of the restrictions we're applying depends on the severity of the threat posed. The list is subject to revision based on whether material improvements are made, and likewise new countries can be added as threats emerge around the world. But we will not allow people to enter our country who wish to do us harm, and nothing will stop us from keeping America safe. Thank you very much.
No, it's not CJ. It's not CGI. Look, I just wanted to zoom in because, and it does look CG. It does look AI. It does look AI. You ain't lying. It does look AI. It does look CGI. It does. I ain't gonna lie. But that's the footage that's out, bro. I'm not that's news footage. Let me show you what else is going on. So we all know today, if you haven't heard, Elon Musk and Donald Trump allegedly are beefing now. And the reason why I'm about to show you the video. Donald Trump said they stopped the electric vehicle bill. I didn't vote for him. Fuck is you talking about? Y'all got this shit all fucked up. I didn't vote for nobody. Big Bad A is the president of my world. Well, I don't know what y'all talking about. God is the president of my world. You know what I mean? I know y'all, I know, but I don't play none of that shit. God is my president. As long as I don't violate the laws of man, I don't worry about that shit. Hey, man, you just took a shower. Go in the house. Voting is just giving consent. Voting is just giving consent, bro. I never voted after Obama. When I voted for Obama, and that nigga stabbed me in my shit, in the back of my shit, boy, I would never play with myself again, bro. I got tricked into that democratic bullshit. I got tricked into voting for Obama. I stood out there for hours voting for that sucker just to stab me in my back. Just so he can make the world immoral. Hey, man, what'd I tell you? You can just go ahead, bro, for a second. You can run around for a second, bro. But do not get dirty. Bro. They just closed the lid on us, bro. They just closed the lid on us, bro. And next, they're going to turn the heat up. They're going to turn the heat up next. They're going to turn the heat up next, man. And see, the crazy thing about it is, yeah, when y'all better understand something. A lot of these people out here in this world are a distraction. And they're only here to deter you. A lot of these people, there are distraction in real life, and they're only sent to you to distract and deter you. When you realize that you're laying down next to a distraction, when you realize that the devil put a distraction in your path to break you down, you will let that shit go, and you will realize your true potential and your true worth. You'll never know your true worth and potential if you got a fucking evil succubus demon next to you. No, don't do that. Don't work too hard. Come lay down. Come relax. No, you've done enough. You deserve to relax. No. You don't need to do anything else. You do too much. Why don't you just come lay down with me? That's the devil, my nigga. That's the devil. Because a man's supposed to keep going, grind hard, build, till you can't build no more. Oh, you hanging out with your friends too much. You need to spend some time with me. What you want to do? Oh, let's go out to eat. What the fuck? Let's go shopping. What the fuck? Let me, take me do this. What the fuck? When you're trying to figure out how to save the family, how to save the people, how to build the business, how to build something, how to build a website, how to build, you're working on something and they're trying to spend and consume. And then if you do good enough on spending and consuming for her, she'll drain your energy for you. What's good, SS? Did y'all hear what I just said? And then once you've done a good enough job catering to her and spending money on her, wasting on her, she'll reward you by draining your life force. let me tell you something. Sex is not just for pleasure. Sex is for procreation. Hey, go on in the house, man. Y'all might as well, because y'all ain't even exercising. Y'all just standing around in the dirt, bro. It's late anyway. Go on into the house, bro. You hear me, boys? Do y'all hear me? Hold up. Do y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Huh? Can you hear me? Yeah. I said go in the house because you're doing nothing but getting dirt on you. You just got out the shower, okay? Go on in the house. You're sensitive skin anyway. Go on in the house, bro. You can come outside. You can play all day tomorrow, okay? You hear me? Yes. I'm off tomorrow. You can play all day. You ain't finna get dirty. Hell no, bro. So the pot has been closed. And no, I'm talking about the drainer. So once you catered to her and broke your pockets and broke your back for her, I realized something. There are women out here, real women, and then there's these demon females, these demonic females. I realized there's a difference, bro. There's a real difference between these harlot, demonic females and real organic women. There's a fucking difference. And I'm realizing this shit. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, SS. I appreciate you for tuning in. Just watch. Just tune in and watch, baby girl. When you get a chance to donate, I love you either way. You know I love you. You ain't got to donate. You always donate. I want some of these newcomers to donate. I want some of these people who watch me every day and don't donate. You should donate. The people who watching me every day and not respecting, not hitting the like button, not commenting. No, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm going to tell you what the difference is. I'm going to tell you the difference. It's in the way that they was raised and nurtured. Because if a woman wasn't taught how to be a lady, a mother, a nurturer, a lover, a woman, an organic human, if she wasn't taught that when she was a child, she's going to turn into one of these demon harlot women. And it's not that women themselves are demons and harlots. It's that Satan tempts women the most. Send me cash. Hey, one of y'all put my cash app in the chat. One of my moderators put my cash app in the chat. And you could also super chat me too. Yeah, put my cash app in the in the chat room. $ Big Bad Egg. That's how you donate to the channel. $ Big Bad Egg. Because I'm definitely more worthy than a fucking pastor. I'm definitely more worthy of donation than a motherfucking pastor. These weird ass people that people donate to, and you know, they ain't saying nothing that can help you. And the Christians left. You see the 5 Christians? Oh, hell no. He said, my pastor. That's how pathetic we become. We become all political and all offensive and offensive. We become weak. Weak. That's why I said on my last live yesterday, we're being weakened. Motherfuckers can't even hear a man's perspective. Oh, he said something about my pastor. Yeah, no, he going to hell. Because you've been brainwashed. Don't put that bullshit on me. You know what I mean? Look. Nah, don't do that. You donate what you feel is I'm worthy of a donation. You don't ask for a donation. What a donation is, you donating what you feel whatever you could spare or offer. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'll accept whatever you can because I'm thankful for people who are watching. Here, I'll type it into the chat. I'll type it in the chat, bro. I'm not. Listen, bro. I'm really here for the real reason. Don't play with me, because this the thing. People always say, I'm gonna donate some money. They don't donate. So it's people play.
Always say,
look, I'm gonna donate. People always play. There you go. Thank you, SS. Thank you, SS, for typing it in. I had to click on my live, and I don't like doing that. But so look, y'all hit that like button though. That's what y'all can do. Hit the like button and donate to the movement. $ Big Bad A is the one with me with the picture on it. It's the Cash App with my picture on it. Now look, check this out. The difference between a harlot and a real woman. See, a real woman was raised right. Let me show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. Oh, shit. I don't really have a lot of definition. See, if you weren't raised right, let me show you what happens to. Let me show y'all this. Let me show you. Let's go. This is what happens. This is what happens to if you don't raise your daughter right. She's gonna be out. Let's go. Watch this.
Babe, please, babe, please. I'll cook for you. I'll clean for you. I'll do all your laundry, babe, please. Babe, pick up the... Babe, please, babe, please. I'll cook for you. I'll clean for you. I'll do all your laundry, babe, please. Please. I want you to you again, babe, please, babe, please.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach.
Babe, pick up the... Babe, please, babe, please. I'll cook for you. I'll clean for you. I'll do all your laundry, babe, please. Please. I want you to you again, babe, please, babe, please.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach.
Babe, pick up the... Babe, please, babe, please. I'll cook for you. I'll clean for you. I'll do all your laundry, babe, please.
Look.
Please. I want you to you again, babe, please, babe, please.
Call has been forwarded.
You hear how she's saying the things she will do? I'll cook for you. I'll clean for you. I'll do all your laundry. She already knows to do these things, that she should be doing these things now. But she ain't been intentionally. See, this is what the difference between a real woman and a harlot. She knows her duties as a woman. She knows what she should be doing. But she chose to not cook for him, to not clean for him, to not do his laundry, left his laundry stinking while he's at work all day. She's chilling, and she could have just pushed it in there and pushed the button on it. Didn't do none of that. Left the shit fucked up for him. Did her own laundry. Long story short, she avoided doing her duty as a woman for him, but she was off cheating on him, but got caught cheating, and she wanted to then turn around and do her duty. This is the difference between a woman and a harlot. Real women, they just doing what they're supposed to do because it's just what's to be done. These harlots, they feel like they have the option to not do for you because how they look, or how this, or how much status they have, or this or that, or how much money they have, which none of that matters when you're a woman. I'm gonna tell you, the only way your money matters if you're a woman is if it's what pays the family bills. Your money doesn't matter as a woman unless you're helping pay some family bills. Because, you know what I mean? A lot of, like, when I had a wife, I still paid most everything, and I just got supplemental help from her. So it was like her money, she even had enough money at one point in time to save up enough money to start a business. And I commend her, salute her for that. She started up a business, a legit, paid her taxes and all that. She had a real business, and I was helping her with it and everything. That's how a woman's money is in a family. They're able to do what they want with the money, with their money, because they have their money. In a relationship, a man's money is the family's money. He's paying for everything. And the woman's money is supplemental income. That's not right, and that's not realistic, but that's how this shit goes. That's how this shit goes. Women don't contribute to the majority of families unless they're the only one in the family. Yes, if you're alone, if you're single, you gotta pay for your everything because you ain't got nobody. But if you're not alone, you got a man, you're not paying for everything. That nigga's paying for most everything unless you got a bum. See, this is the difference. There's a difference between real men and bums too. Oh yeah, you don't want to get me started on that. Yo, stop faking with the bullshit because you just said you liked and subscribed 10 minutes ago. Chill. Chill. You're trolling. Chill. Like, chill, bro. Ain't nobody desperate, bro. Chill. Bro, y'all ain't, bro. Stop with the trolling, bro. But look, there's a difference between real men and those beta boys too. Them punks, them chumps, them wimps, them shrimps, them noodlebacks. It's a difference between them and real men too. Because real men don't break down and cry when they have to deal with hardships. They deal and go through it. Real men don't fucking cower from what do you call real men stand up to whatever the hell they got to deal with head on. You know what I'm saying? And the punks wait around, get a sniper rifle, shoot bullets at you from 2 miles away. That's what the punk does. The punk, the coward. See, there is no rules in warfare, but let me talk about dignity real quick. Let me tell my fellow warriors, aka military men and policemen, whoever, law enforcement people who watch. Let me tell y'all something real quick. There's no dignity in secretly cowardly watching and espionaging people. There's no dignity in sniping somebody. There's no dignity in poisoning somebody. There's no dignity in harming somebody remotely or with a drone or thing. There's no dignity in that. If you got a problem with a man, you're supposed to take it to the man. See, that's the thing, man. Boy, y'all don't understand what's going on. And we're only gonna survive what's gonna happen if we endure and be strong to the very end. We need healthy men. We need strong men, but we've been weakened. We've been weakened. Now all we got is a few hood niggas with choppers. And guess what? Hood niggas with choppers, stay out of the streets. Let me tell y'all something. Stay out the streets. Bruh, they just passed a law. Donald J. Trump just passed a law about a month ago, right? They just passed a law about a month ago saying Black Americans want police in our neighborhoods. We want police. We're asking for police. He said we're practically begging for it, right? To police the neighborhoods and help make these people safe, the older people, whoever's asking. I don't know. Maybe some old people are asking. I don't know. Maybe some business people are asking. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What's good? What's good, just in time? Look, maybe business people are asking for, business black people are asking Donald Trump for police, but ain't nobody I ever heard in real life ask Donald, say, damn, man, I wish they sent some police in the neighborhood, man, to help this shit make it safer, man. I ain't never heard nobody from the hood. I done stayed in hoods from Chicago to North Carolina to South Carolina to all up and through this country. And guess what? I ain't never heard nobody in no hood say, man, I wish they'll send the police down this motherfucker to make it cool, man, to make the block cool down, bro. It's too much crime, bro. Please, boy, somebody got them. Ain't nobody ever asked for more police in the hood. Because the police come in the hood and say, hey, everybody, get your hands up. You look like you got something. Put your motherfucking hands up. Pop, 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 pop. Beating you up, locking you up, or popping you up. So we don't want to see police. We have no problem. Like, law-abiding citizens ain't got no problem with the police. But even a law-abiding citizen, when the cops get behind you, you still feel scared. Even though you've committed no crime. Cops put fear into you when they get behind you. They didn't hit the lights or none of that. They just behind you running your shit. They just behind you checking to make sure you're legit. Then they get over and keep driving. That shit still puts fear in you. Because you know they're checking you to make sure you're not one of them ones. That's scary, bro. Because if you're somebody, if the cops pull you over and you're somebody of any type of threat or danger, they're going to be on high alert and possibly ready to kill you. Yes, my hair is naturally curly. It's fresh out the shower, my nigga. Yes. Yes, I cut my hair off about a year or so ago, and this is a brand new set of hair. Yes. Facts. Yeah, y'all do. Facts. Facts. Family shit. Brooks family, stand up. You know what I'm saying? But look, you're not gonna deter me. Look. Hold on. Let me show you how this works. Trolling, bro. Dignity, but we've been weakened. Look. Hold on. Let me hold up. Hold on. Let me hold up. I forgot what I was talking about. Healthy men and overturn. Yeah, facts. Thank you, SS. Appreciate you, sweetheart. They be trying to throw me off my goddamn game, man. Now look. Let me say this, cause let me get back to the fucking real topic. Fuck that man women shit. Cause in that real deal, real life, what we're about to deal with is just beyond all that. You know what I'm saying? It's beyond all that. That man, Donald, he just blocked. Let me show you what I was talking about. Healthy man. All right, fuck all that. Yeah. Okay, boom. Yeah. Nope, I don't care about no cheater. I don't care about none of that shit. That's low vibrational shit. Look, man, this nigga just locked the door on our ass.
The recent terror attack in Boulder, Colorado, has underscored the extreme dangers posed to our country by the entry of foreign nationals who are not properly vetted, as well as those who come here as temporary visitors and overstay their visas. We don't want them. In the 21st century, we've seen one terror attack after another carried out by foreign visa overstayers from dangerous places all over the world. And thanks to Biden's open door policies, today there are millions and millions of these illegals who should not be in our country. In my first term, my powerful travel restrictions were one of our most successful policies, and they were a key part of preventing major foreign terror attacks on American soil. We will not let what happened in Europe happen to America. That's why on my first day back in office, I directed the Secretary of State to perform a security review of high-risk regions and make recommendations for where restrictions should be imposed. Among the national security threats their analysis considered are the large-scale presence of terrorists, failure to cooperate on visa security, inability to verify travelers' identities, inadequate record-keeping of criminal histories, and persistently high rates of illegal visa overstays, and other things. Very simply, we cannot have open migration from any country where we cannot safely and reliably vet and screen those who seek to enter the United States. That is why today I am signing a new executive order placing travel restrictions on countries including Yemen, Somalia, Haiti, Libya, and numerous others. The strength of the restrictions we're applying depends on the severity of the threat posed. The list is subject to revision based on whether material improvements are made, and likewise new countries can be added as threats emerge around the world. But we will not allow people to enter our country who wish to do us harm, and nothing will stop us from keeping America safe. Thank you very much.
They just locked the goddamn door. They just locked the door, bro. Oh God, it's so bad, man. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad, man. Dang, bro. They were telling black people to come home to Africa. Now they're trying to demonize Africa. You know why they're trying to demonize Africa? Because bro in Africa, Ibrahim Traore and other people have sided, especially Ibrahim, they sided up with Russia and North Korea. They're getting financial backing from them right now. Getting backing from them right now. And that's not to say that's, bro, Putin's not against America. Russia don't hate America. North Korea don't hate America. They actually respect Trump. He's been meeting with them all these goddamn years. They've shaking hands and shit. They must like each other. So that's all that propaganda, that's bullshit. What's going on is the pot's being closed. Facts. Real people see, real recognize real, bro. The pot is getting closed, man. It's you know, look, they're pushing you now to get those what? Real IDs? They're pushing you now to get what? The real IDs? What's the real ID? The real ID is an identification card that tells exactly what region you're from. Now, I put you in a database and it tells what region you're from. It proves you're an American. See, the real ID is you're basically like American passport. It's where you're from. Depending on what, my shit is a SC, South Carolina one. So it's going to say that, and that'll be my area. So if anything happens, I might be stuck here. You know what I'm saying? If anything happens, I might be stuck in my region only. They'd be like, oh, it's unsafe everywhere. Everybody stay in your regions. Oh, you got to get your real ID. You got to prove you're in order to get your real ID, you got to prove you're an American. In order to get your real ID, you have to prove you're an American. It's a database. It's a database. It's definitely a database, and it's a. They say the main purpose for us to get this. See, I remember when they created them. I remember I was on lockdown. I was getting paid to be on lockdown, so I remember all this shit. It was my job to watch the news back then. Look, the reason that they made the real IDs is to, if any calamity happens, or we go through any disaster, natural disaster or disaster or anything like that, it'll let the people know where you're from and where you're at, like where you're from. You know what I'm saying? It'll let the people know where you're from. Hold on. I'm putting him in timeout. I'm putting her in timeout. I ain't doing that shit. Distractor. I know what that is. Those are those distractive agents, man. You're not doing that over here, bro. Put your ass in timeout, bro. Sit down for a second and think about your actions. And stop trying to work your move over here. That Mojo Jojo shit don't work over here. Look. Let me show you something, man.
But if they picked him, I would have won Pennsylvania. I won it by a lot. But I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here, better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden, he had a problem. And he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate, because that's billions and billions of dollars. And it really is unfair. We want to have cars of all types. Electric, we want to have electric, but we want to have a gasoline, combustion. We want to have different. We want to have hybrids. We want to have all. We want to be able to sell everything. And when that was cut, and Congress wanted to cut it, he became a little bit different. And I can understand that. But he knew every aspect of this bill. He knew it better than almost anybody. And he never had a problem until right after he left. And if you saw the statements he made about me, which I'm sure you can get very easily, it's very fresh on tape. He said the most beautiful things about me. And he hasn't said bad about me personally, but I'm sure that'll be next. But I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot.
Mr. President, did he, I just want to clarify, did he raise any of these concerns with you privately before he raised them publicly? And this is the guy
He's upset.
Look.
Remember, he was here.
Hold on.
We want to have.
Look what Elon said about that, what he just said. He said false, because he said Elon knew about the bill in and out. He knew about it better than anybody else and this and that. Elon Musk tweeted on X. He said false. This bill was never shown to me even once and was passed in the dead of night so fast that almost no one in the Congress could even read it. That's what Elon Musk said about that bill that he's talking about. And then Elon Musk said, without me, Trump would have lost the election. Democrats would control the House and Republicans would be 51-49 in the Senate. So Elon Musk is saying he is the reason Trump's in office, bro. You know what I'm saying? He said he's the reason why Trump's in office, bro. Let's go.
We want to have hybrids. We want to have all. We want to be able to sell everything.
And Trump also said Elon Musk is mad because he's cutting the EV, the electric vehicle bill. They cut it. They swiped it. You know, because they want to have only electric cars by a certain time. You know what I'm saying? They want to. Yeah, it is, man. They're trying to, man. Listen, they're gonna do what they're gonna do, man. They're gonna try to do what they're gonna do. And look, remember when they had the lockdowns, right? And you couldn't go outside they had what's up, bro? Remember they had, is Sky out here? Is Sky out here? Where is he?
By that water pond kitchen stuff.
You see him?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Tell him to come over here. Go ahead, though. You go ahead. Look, they literally told us we had to stay in the house at a certain point in time. You had a curfew, right? When we had that curfew going on is when those real IDs was coming in. I thought they were going to issue it then, and they wanted to issue it then, but not enough people are on board. See, y'all have to understand, America's so divided that people are not on one accord for nothing. The only thing that could unite us is shit like Grammys and Yeah, I'll shut up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a part of this shit. I'm just be thinking ahead like, bruh, like I could see what the fuck. If you give me some shit that's gonna tell you where I'm at and you want to know where I'm at if something bad happens, if a disaster happens. What the fuck? Like, it don't make sense. And then Trump telling me, no. Then hold on. And then Ibrahim Traore telling, hold on, I'm sorry. I'm gonna see if they just don't do me dirty. They might do me dirty. Watch this. Ibrahim Traore telling black people to come back to Africa.
Abraham Traore telling black people to come back to Africa.
Watch this.
Il a aussi insulté tous les Africains.
Je crois qu'on a oublié de nous dire merci. C'est pas grave, ça viendra avec le temps.
Il y a une partie.
I can't play him. They're gonna do me. Okay.
I bring you your children, descendants of the formerly enslaved. They have waited over 400 years to return the spirits of their ancestors back home to Africa. When the children of Africa were taken out of Africa as slaves, all they ever wanted to do was to come back home to Africa. Each and every one of them that you see, many of them are coming to Africa for the first time. They're bringing with them the spirits of their ancestors to put them to rest here in Burkina Faso.
Je suis ému et très content de vous voir.
I am moved and very happy to see you here in Burkina Faso since the events of the SNC. It is more than a pleasure that you have chosen to come here to Burkina. You have surely been told that it is a country frequentable. We told you that it's death here, it's war.
C'est un pays infréquentable. On vous a dit que c'est la mort ici, c'est la guerre. Il n'y a que du négatif.
There is only negative. We painted Burkina black here, only blood flows, weapons. This is what is said elsewhere. Thank God you arrived safely. You were able to be about the lasso, live with us our culture. What binds us Africans, you were able to communicate.
Être à propos du lasso, vivre avec nous notre culture, ce qui nous lie, nous Africains.
With many other nationalities who came to celebrate with us, everything went very well. You are of our standing, and I hope that you are very well received, very well lodged, and that you managed to communicate with your brothers here. It is one important message that you send to
President Traore, the reincarnation of Thomas Sankara. President Traore, who has led the struggle to complete the unfinished business that was started by our ancestors and our Pan-African leaders in 1963 when they created the Organization of African Unity. During that meeting, they demanded the creation of an Africa that spoke with one voice, an Africa that was united. That journey is yet to be finished. What is happening in Burkina Faso, in Mali, in Niger, is just the beginning of a revolution that is way past due for Africa. Africa must unite. And Burkina Faso has shown us the way. They have opened the doors. They have shown us that the bully can be defeated. That no more shall we continue to give up our lunch. That we too need to eat. And therefore, there is no negotiating with the bully. The bully had to go, and Burkina Faso showed us how to do it.
This is what the fuck the problem is.
So, Mr. President,
they don't want this.
I bring you your children, descendants of the formerly enslaved. They have waited over 400 years to return the spirits of their ancestors back home to Africa.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Shalom, shalom, the house of Israel.
Right.
Now,
did y'all hear with that? That is what is going on. And they know this. There's a pathway of unity. There's a pathway of creation. There's a pathway of love that they're trying to block people from. Because here, they need you to work the factories. Here, they need you to work the warehouse. Here, they need you to work, my nigga. You need to work. But see, in Africa, you need to work too. You can work too, but you can actually work to develop a nation that you can get credit for. See, this is what they're trying to stop. And they're not trying. They're saying, oh, this, no, this is a bad place. That's a bad place. Niger, bad place. Somalia, bad place. Bad place, bad place. Somalia got some of the most beautiful women in the world. These niggas don't, boy. Oh, I understand. I understand. They want you to fucking work. Ain't a want. They need you to work, my nigga. And they ain't gonna let you go. They locked you in this motherfucker. They locked us in this motherfucker, man. They locked us in this motherfucker. Do you hear me? They locked us in this motherfucker. Ooh-wee. Where it's about to be illegal to be homeless. They locked us in this motherfucker where guns are floating around. They locked us in this motherfucker where the young niggas are at war. They locked us in this motherfucker where the police are at war. They locked us in this motherfucker. Meth and drugs everywhere. Fentanyl everywhere. They locked us in this motherfucker. You wanted to be free. You thought you were going to make enough money to get free. Boy, oh boy. They put the lid on the goddamn pot. Oh my God, man. And said we as black people were begging, we want police in our neighborhood. What? My nigga. Want no damn police in my neighborhood, bruh. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. They made the fucking laws where they gonna have the military. Hold on, bro. I gotta find the video, bro. They're making it to where the military. This is messed up. Fuck. They locked us in this bitch. With the niggas with the switches. With the bad bitches. We locked in this bitch with bad bitches and niggas with switches. Oh my God. All the girls thought they could be bad. All the women, all the ladies thought they could be bad bitches. And oh God. Trump. Trump. They say, look, Elon Musk say Trump's on the Epstein list. And he was on that list. He been to the island. Come on, man. Not saying he ever did nothing, because I'm not gonna say he did. But he been to the island. That's a actual factual. This nigga done been to the island, of course. He's a billionaire. You think Playboy Trump ain't been to the party, my nigga? He been to the party, my nigga. That nigga party with the best of them, from Diddy all the way up. Come on, bro. Don't play with it. Don't play with Trump. Trump at the party, my nigga. He gonna party. He coming to party. And I ain't got no problem with Trump. I love my president. I ain't got no problem with the man. I ain't trying to invoke him nor disrespect him. I'm not one of those political people who are mad at him. I'm not. I understand real men got to do real things now. He's doing what he's doing for his people to make his country great again. I ain't mad at that. Y'all voted and gave this man power over the country. That's good. Now he's going to make it whatever he deems great. I ain't mad at this shit. But I'm telling you what's about to happen. This crab bucket is bad. And they're going to send the military and the black community, man. And they're giving them, look, they gave police their own lawyers. The police force has their own special lawyers now. It was never great in our eyes. America was great for us in the 1920s and 30s and shit. When in the roaring 20s and 30s and 40s and shit like that. That's when America was good, man. Until they started Tulsa bombing our shit and motherfucking shooting up our banks and shooting up our colleges and shooting up our college and institutions and shit, scaring us out of our own schools and scaring us out of our own towns and making war in our own towns and dropping off guns in our towns and making us fight. Man, I done seen it all in these black communities, man. It's the worst. Dropping drugs off in our communities. The drugs ain't in the goddamn suburbs. There was in my community. Drugs had my parents damn fucking up. Drugs had my people dipping and dabbing. Shit, flooding our towns, all that. Why do you think, what do you think, of course they made rap. They made the rap industry. They made rap. That's why I don't want to do that shit no more. Look, what's that shit, Lake Lanier in Atlanta. That's a whole town under Lake Lanier. And the reason why it electrifies people and shit like that, because it's a town and the wires and the fucking housing and electricity still down there. So every now and again it jolts people's ass. That water is the most dangerous. That's the most dangerous lake in the world. Speak code, man. I'm done, bro. I don't know what the damn code. I gotta stick to the. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I just won't talk no more, bro. I just won't talk no more, bro. Nah, rap been trashed the whole time. They didn't corrupt rap. Rap been trashed the whole time. Rap was always, well, no, you're right. You're right. Because when rap was positive black rap back in the 90s, and you had Public Enemy and you had all them people, self-destruction. You had it for self-destruction. Bam, self-destruction. You had it for self-destruction. You had so many people coming trying to tell us. Hey man, I'm not here to disrupt. Let me say something to y'all. I mean to the powers. I'm not here to disrupt y'all's money and shit. But everybody knows what's going on. I'm a small YouTuber. I hear everybody knows what's going on, bro. I ain't told no lies. I ain't said a lie yet. Now if I corrupt the truth, that's when y'all, but I ain't corrupting the truth to get nothing. I ain't doing nothing with this. I'm not trying to rally nobody together. I'm not trying to do none of that. I'm not none of that. I'm a law-abiding dad, man. I just see straight through the bullshit. I'm so sick of it. Sick of it, man. I'm talking about speaking code. I don't know nothing about it. The only code I know is the G code, man. Sticking to the code, general code, the gentleman's code, bro. I don't know nothing about nothing else. And I ain't no gangster, bro. I ain't never been a gangbanger a day in my life. I stick to the damn code of a gentleman, man. Code of a warrior, bro. Code of ethics of a man, bro. I don't know nothing else, bro. I love y'all. I'm up off here, man. I'm off here. Y'all know I said it. I said what I said. Y'all know I said it. I said what I said, and I meant that shit. And no weapon formed against me shall prosper because I ain't doing nothing against nobody, man. So, hey, it is what it is, man. Fuck these evildoers, bro. They locked the door on our stupid ass because we was almost to time. Facts. Thank you, Justin Time, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Look, they closed the door on us because they told us we could come home, bro. Come home? Have you ever heard that in America? Nigga, they tell you, get out of here. Y'all go, get out of here, get out of here. You don't belong here. They tell you, get out of here. You don't belong here. And then so you got somebody who look just like you telling you can come home. That's crazy. Of course they don't belong here, but they'll do anything before. They got the nukes before they'll let this shit go. Do you hear me? They will drop a bomb before they let this shit go. And y'all talking about talking code. How do I say this shit in code, man? Man, the internet, man, I want my message out. And then niggas ain't gonna goddamn respect it if I'm talking that weak code shit, man. Nobody respecting that weak code shit, man. The young niggas out here at war with each other with switches. Boy, I ain't no damn scary old man. My young brothers out here dying every day, bro. I ain't scared. I'm fighting for my children's future, man. If I don't speak up right now, my children ain't gonna have no chance out here. Power outage in Florida is crazy, man. Crazy, man. Power outage in Florida is crazy, man. Hey, I'm a real one, bro. I've been fucking real deal my whole life, bro. My whole life, bro. This shit ain't no joke, bro. I can't make this shit up, bro. All my music, everything I ever said, everything I ever did was some real shit. Hey, y'all, come on in now. Hey, boys. Tell them, Leilani. Thank you. Now. I said now. Oh, Jalil's album came out. That's what's up. Everybody's album came out. Hey, going on. Hey, go. In the house. What you mean where? Put that dirty. Go wash up, please, before you make me upset, bro. I don't like dirt, bro. I'm gonna tell you, there's something about me. The only thing that I don't like is dirtiness. Boy, that's the only thing I don't like. Hey, man, let me see what's going on with this power outage, man. Let me see what's going on with that, man. Hold up. Let me check this shit out, man. Hold up. Power outage in Florida. That's crazy. What did I tell you? Bro? Get your ass in the house. Yeah, it's some power outages in Florida. Hey man. Report ranks Florida as top state for a long. Hey man. Hey man. Y'all supposed to be ready for this shit. This is what y'all need to understand. This is what y'all need to understand. This is what y'all need to understand about this life. People like me been telling y'all to prepare. The government tells you to prepare. Everybody, the real ones tell you to prepare. Get your shit together. Get this together. Have your batteries. Have your flashlights. Have your this. Have your... We always been telling y'all this shit. We don't just say it for our own good. Everybody's waiting on the big one, but it's not never going to be one big one. It's going to be systematic. It's going to be a hurricane. It's going to be a tornado. It's going to be a flood. You don't know what. But it's always something to keep us on our toes as humans. And I realized this shit. And then we sit back and blame God for it. Ooh, we be blaming this shit on God all the time, bro. And God did not do most of the shit that's happening to us, bro. Let me just sit back and tell you that right now. God don't do this to his people. This is some other shit going on. All right. It's your big homie, Big Bad A. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay smart. Stay tuned. Stay out the way, man. Y'all see what's going on. If you don't know, now you know. I broke it down very, very, very simple so anybody could understand. And everybody should understand that we've been put inside the crock pot lid and the lid's been closed. And now they're going to turn the heat up eventually. So whatever you like to believe, it don't matter at this point because everybody's showing you. I've showed you the pathway, the welcome home, the all this, all that. And guess what? You are going to be stuck on this in the crock pot. You know? Because if you don't move fast, and I told people decades ago, I told all my family 10 years ago, hey, 5 years ago, hey, we need to do this, do that. I told niggas 5 years ago. Oh, you have to rewatch this. This is not one of the ones you can miss. I'm telling you. I've been telling people 5 years, we need to work together and do something. Man, it's too late. The fucking lid's on now. And then people say, no, it's not too late. You just give up. You're just a negative. Then, nigga, once we finally figured out what to do and we finally got a few leaders trying to tell people, you know, some moves to make for unity, now watch. Now look. Now we got military about to pop up. They said they got 3 months to distribute. Listen to me, y'all. Our government has 3 months to distribute military equipment to the police. So the police in your neighborhood are going to have military equipment. Are you fucking kidding me? And there's going to be no laws that can protect them for what they're going to do. and there's no protest. If somebody start protesting, you go your dumb ass in the house. You better not be out there protesting. Your words don't matter. They don't. Protesting don't matter. It don't. Unless you have an unsurmountable amount of people, like unbelievable amounts, and you can't rally up that amount of people. There have been laws that have been passed to where you can't rally up certain amount of big peoples or groups. Exactly. Exactly. What Justin Time just say? Learn how to garden, fish, cook on open flame so you can survive when it all fall down. Exactly. That's what the country boy been telling you. That's what the country nigga been telling you. That's what everybody been telling you. The doomsday prepper, everybody's been trying to tell you. The religious man's been telling you. The Bible's been trying to tell you. The Quran's been trying to tell you. They all been trying to tell you. But most people don't listen. That's why you don't learn. So, hey, they done it. They done it. It's actually happening. The lid's been put on this bitch. That's scary, bro. That's scary, bro. Got him. Got his mosquito ass. That's scary, bro. That's scary. Now, even if, oh man, I want to go on vacation to don't worry about it. It's family. It's my family, my kids, probably. Probably my kids. But yeah, man. Ain't no fear about me, bro. I don't worry about none of that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that damn shit. Ain't no fear. I know anybody can die. The difference between me, at least I lived for a reason. At least I stood on, at least I had a reason for my life. At least I stood for something. That means more to me than just being scared and being a coward. Yep, it's a boss. Boss. Muscle, head off tip, but head to you, muscle. Nigga, I live for something. The fuck? I live for something. I done showed everybody who watched me how to stand for something. I done showed everybody who's consistently watching or anytime you watch how to be about something. How to be about morals, principles, dignity, values. Not just money. Not about just sex. That ain't about nothing. Because if you get called home today, that piece of ass you get today don't mean nothing. If you get called home today, the millions of dollars you have on that table in the bank account don't mean nothing. If you get called home today, the only thing that matters is your motherfucking morals, dignity, the love you share with people, and the vibrations you share. That's all that matters. And the memories you made. You can't carry sex into the next world, but you can carry your morals. You can carry your dignity with you. You can carry your values with you, your mind with you, your spirit with you. You understand what I'm saying? I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. It's your Big Homie, Big Bad X, Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. Let's go.